Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. So today is your summative, and the summative is really based on our practice and working with retouching tools in Photopea. We've gone over quite a few of them. I'm just going to remind you quickly that the retouching tools are mostly housed in the same set, right? Spot healing, all of them here. The only one that's not housed there is the cone stamp tool, which is a little further down. Now, I also will remind you that most of the times the settings you need to edit are at the top location of your Photopea. Right up here, you'll see that you can change settings. Keep that in mind while you work. Now, in total, we're asking for 7 out of 8 images to be edited, retouched. So you have 8 options, you're only choosing 7. If you'd like to do all 8, that's an opportunity for some extra credit. Now you're going to see that there's 2 groups in your layers panel. You should open up your retouching set 1 to start off with. You'll see there's 5 images, and each image has a set of instructions underneath. But the set of instructions does not include what tool to use. You should use your knowledge of your tools to figure out which one. For example, image 1 says to remove the acne and the blemishes from the photograph above. You will be graded on how realistic and how well your retouch is executed. Basically, if we can see every brush stroke you did and we can tell exactly where you retouched, that's not a good retouching image, right? You want it to be seamless so that nobody would know you retouched. Each one of the images is slightly different in what it's asking, but all require retouching tools to be executed. Make sure you read the instructions underneath so you execute the image correctly to get full credit. Now, you don't have to do all 5 of these, but if you choose to do all 5 of these, you only have to do 3 in the next set. Now, when you're done with this, you're going to export this as a JPEG, and that's going to be one of the JPEGs you upload for your test. Throughout your process today while you're taking your exam, Mr. Tron or myself will ask for at least 2 check-ins. 1, to ensure you're actively working on the test. 2, to help you with any misconceptions you might be having or struggles. Okay? We will give you those heads up when we need a check-in. Now, when you're done with your first set of images, you're going to save it as a JPEG, as I said, and you're going to hide it. You should see 3 more images. Now, these images are slightly different than the images we provided in the first set, in that we're specifically asking you to edit these and remove things, but do that non-destructively. We didn't preface that in the first one, but in these images, you must do the editing non-destructively. If you want a hint on how to do this, I would remind you that we've done this before, earlier this week, with the young lady with the tattoo of the sun here that we removed, as well as the image of the bird in the ocean that we also removed. That's a hint for you. So what you're going to do for any of these images is that underneath it tells you the thing you need to remove. In this case, it's the palm tree. In this one, it's the tattoo. And in this one, it's just the cord of the phone. Now, the problem with doing something non-destructively is that if you give us a JPEG, we can't see that. So when you are done with this, you're going to export this as a JPEG, but then you're also going to take a screenshot of your layers panel. If you did this correctly, we will see that you did it non-destructively. And that's how you get full credit for your summative. The key to retouching is making sure you rely on softer brushes. If one tool doesn't work, try another tool. Change the settings on the top and zoom in. Patience is a virtue. Good luck, guys.